Welcome, guys. I'm going live again and doing this with UFC run. Just, uh, just to need to share this on Twitter. 1 second, please. Um, okay, I tweeted. Fine. That's okay. I tweeted. Then let's rock and roll. Just to check something out and. Yeah, this is doing okay for now. And for this card, well, unfortunately, we got one bout scrapped, which didn't look good for me as I was heavily disappointed with this being pulled out. I I said to myself, man, fuck it, like all those things. I got Zhurong missing weight, so I'm gonna check how it looks like for the last minute picks and predictions. I will have to go with this like UFC fight night. Carlos Hernandez versus Victor Altamirano. Both fighters looked okay at the weigh-in, and I'm pretty much looking forward to say that these two guys are definitely gonna put on a show. I do have a feeling they are gonna put on a show, and I think this is going to be good matchup, at least to say a good matchup. So I think it's gonna be pretty much of a high competitive one. In the first place, I believe it's gonna be a high competitive one. So um, Victor Altamirano plus 125 to win. I like that. I still like that. So we're gonna see. I like Altamirano. Yeah, fight goes the distance. Minus 150. Altamirano decision. I like. It's probably gonna bring you a plus value. Altamirano decision probably gonna bring you some plus value. I think Altamirano decision plus 250. Seems that not many people trust Victor Altamirano in the first place, but I think that's actually a decent pick for that one, as both of them looked okay at the weigh-in. And Michelle Gilmore, Ramiz Brahima, I'm even more confident in Brahima to win. I just don't know why he was waiting that much. Ramiz to win. Ramiz inside distance. It's still minus. Let me see Ramiz submission if you're fishing for plus. Brahima submission is still minus. So Brahima to win round 2. I guess that's a good value. Brahima wins in round 2 plus 350. And Gilmore decision. I like. This is not going to happen probably, but I'm just saying Gilmore to win via decision. Plus 600 Gilmore decision. So that's something I also like here. So for the next fight, I will try to go with Alejandro Perez, Jonathan Martinez. People are underestimating Perez. Like fight starts round 3. Martinez versus Perez. Fight starts round 3 is -200. That is the fight where it's gonna start. Fight starts round 3 -200. I like that value actually. I really like that value. I don't think this is an easy win for Perez. Honestly, I would stay away from that fight. Perez has a decent chance. But Martinez decision is +120. We'll see. We'll see about that one. Martinez decision is +120. That's actually very much of a good value. Next, good value. In this fight, you can't have a good value, but again, look at this. Line is moving. Terence McKinney to win is -105 now. Let's see McKinney KO, TKO. I like that. McKinney to win via stoppage. McKinney to win via stoppage. +215. Ziam decision. I like Ziam decision too. Ziam decision. +330. I'm just saying which picks I do like here. Just saying which picks I do like. It doesn't have to mean that my picks are gonna come to fruition again. I mean, kinda hard to anticipate all those stuff anyway in the first place. So let's see. The next one is Josie Nunes versus Ramona Pascual. Josie Nunes to win. To win -220. Nunes via KO, TKO. Like Nunes via KO, TKO. Still -115. I don't know. Nunes stoppage around 2 for plus, but hard to get a plus on this one. Nunes to win round 2 +400. That's just tricky pick, pretty much a tricky pick for everything around here. I'm just gonna give you my insight of this battle, and let's see. Ignacio Bahamonde Zhurong. Bahamonde Zhurong. Bahamonde versus Zhurong. Fight starts round 3. -160. I say Zhu wins. Now it hits heavier. +165. Say Zhu gonna win. It hits heavier right now if in the case Ignacio accepts the fight. Yeah, one fighter finds. Okay, Zhurong is fine, but it seems Bahamondes accepts to continue the fight, so it seems Bahamondes accepted that battle, so yeah, that's the way it's gonna go. Zian, Alejandro Perez, Michel Gil, man, so many bouts are scrapped, but okay. Let's see now the way I'm seeing. Got some tricky fights. Armen Petrosyan and Gregory Rodriguez. The line is not moving. Still gonna go with Armen Petrosyan for that victory. I think I'm still gonna go with Armen Petrosyan. I think Petrosyan via KO. Petrosyan via KO, TKO, plus 135. Petrosyan via KO, TKO, that's gonna be plus 135 for the victory. Sorry, Petrosyan win is plus 135. Petrosyan KO, TKO is just 1 second. KO, TKO, Petrosyan is. Hold on, I'm looking for that odd. That's plus 200. Let's see, Rodriguez via submission. That's also a possibility. We mustn't ignore that. Rodriguez via submission plus 350. That's also a good opportunity. So one could call that a good idea for the victory. But again, this is just a prediction, just an idea, just an inspiration, for me in the first place, who was gonna win and how. But I need to think. Staying with that. Jiyeon Kim versus Priscilla Cachoeira. I like Cachoeira to win. Plus 140. I do like that, especially after the win. Jiyeon Kim looked a bit tired, etc. But Cachoeira is not a distance fighter, so Cachoeira greater possibility only inside the distance. Well, I think Josh Taylor is a decent, very much a decent. Think good striking, good. I think there is one thing I actually like about Josh Taylor, and that's the fact that man, he's undefeated, but I just undefeated in amateur boxing and also undefeated in professional great counters. I would really like to see with Josh Taylor in that fight whether he is going to injure against Catterall. I picked Taylor to win, but I'm a bit afraid what's gonna happen if this guy goes over aggressively. That's what I go, When you have a guy 18-0 and such a young guy of 18-0, that's a good potential for title defense. At least I can say that much. Yeah, at least I can say that much. Petrosyan, Jiyeon Kim. I like Kim decision. Cachoeira inside the distance, Kim decision. I like them, but Cachoeira is offering very, very good value. Fight goes the distance minus 175. Cachoeira inside the distance. Plus 350. I think Crawford beats him. Versatile matchup. Crawford is a whole different juice. Jiyeon Kim via decision. Jiyeon Kim via decision is plus 120. You can still get a decent plus value. Open window. Yeah, you can call it that way. Maybe one day I will see. One day maybe. Then for the next fight, it's a bit cold today here. Then Misha Tirkuna versus Wellington Turman. My other window is open in that, not in this here. See, in that other room, my window is open. This one I rarely open, only when it's very, very hot. Turman plus 00 to win. I like Tsirkunov versus Turman. No distance I like in that fight. Yeah, Terkuna versus Turman. I like no distance in that fight. Fight doesn't go decision, minus 200. Hold on, just 1 second. I just need to optimize something. Okay. That's it. I just had to add, and that's what I like. But also with Misha can maybe win via submission, but Turman is a BJJ black belt, so I'm kind of scared of picking anything aside in that fight. Turman is still an underdog, so no, guys, Turman is still an underdog, so I take a cautious approach on this one, definitely. Taking definitely a cautious approach on this one. The only big value, anything else that I pick would be gambling. Anything else that I would pick would have been, let's say, Misha submission, but I doubt that's gonna happen. But let's say Misha submission. How much is the odd? Last 225. But again, I don't think that one happens. I just think fight not going the distance and that's it. Then we come to the main event, Makhachev versus Green. Makhachev to win. Let's say to was the odd. Do DraftKings? No, I don't. I'm doing it to local bookie. I'm betting at local bookie in Serbia. I'm go to Mozart. Here also bet365 works, so we can go bet365 or we can go to local bookies. Let's see. Oh, fuck, man. It's even greater than Makhachev. Makhachev to win now, minus 900. Let me see. Makhachev submission is... what is Makhachev submission? I want Bobby to win too, but it's hard, man. How much is Makhachev submission? Guess what? Minus 110. Shit, man. Over 2.5 is plus 105. I like that. Bobby to win is plus 600. Yeah, but it's hard to happen. Also, Bobby to win via KO TKO. Let me see how much is that odd. Bobby to win via KO TKO. That's just imagination, but I mean, surprises happen. But he comes underweight, like plus 1200. And the greatest odd probably gonna be Bellator live. Yeah. Main card, yes. Main card I will go live, yes. What's going on in Bellator? Who's fighting now? I know Bellator is live. Bobby All Lives Matter Green. That's Bobby. That's our friend Bobby. Man, he accepted this one on a short notice, so shout out to the guy. He really did a great job by accepting this on short notice. So hail to Bobby Green, definitely. I have to support the guy for accepting this one on a short notice. But the greatest odds. Now, guess what? Guess which is the greatest odd here. I'm gonna tell you which one is the greatest odd. Bobby to win. Hold on, I'm looking now for an extremely big odd. Green wins. No. I need something very big. Bobby to win. Hold on. Where is this thing? Guess what? Maybe if you're really lucky, Islam Makhachev Bobby Green over 1.5. Oh yeah, absolutely over. absolutely over 1.5. Now, odds were way bigger earlier. I put money on Brahima and Makhachev. But yeah, I think it goes over. But if Makhachev drags him to the ground, gonna be a big problem. Now, my two most confident picks, Makhachev, Brahima, and of course, my third most confident pick. Yeah, it's a question whether Bobby is fresh or not, but he might have not been fresh. My third most confident pick is going to be third most confident pick, Nunes. That is my third most confident pick. So those three, especially after the weigh-in. I know Nunes is moving one division up, but I know Nunes is moving one division up, but again, I still have good faith. Josian Nunes is gonna win. Who's better in striking? I think Wellington Turman is better in striking from what I've seen. Tserkunov has never been much of a striker. You've seen that. As much as I've seen, I've never seen Tserkunov throwing like very, very big bombs. Especially, Tserkunov is dangerous ground guy. I mean, he's not weak, but he's not a technical striker. Everybody knows that. Turman is okay with striking. Not an elite one, but he's okay. To me, at least, he's okay striker. But of course, I'm worried what happens with Turman if the fight gets dragged to the ground. Second most confident, Islam to win number 1, Ramiz Brahimaj number 2, number 3, Josian Nunes to win. Nunes to defeat Pascual, number 3. These are my 3 most confident. Then Zia Makini to win. I'm not picking I'm not picking this my guy. Sorry guys, I know you're a bit surprised, but I'm not picking my guy. Round robin, 3 picks. Now this is interesting. Turman. Let me see who I picked. This now I'm gonna tell you. Petrosian. I think McKinney is the best underdog on the card. Well, we have a problem. He is not an underdog anymore. Now it's a pick and fight. He used to be an underdog. Sorry. Minus 105 now, so say hello to the underdog. And round robin 4 picks. That's like where I'm not sure. Let me see. Yeah, Petrosian, Turman. This is more riskier. Petrosian, KO, TKO. Turman. I'm going now with more risk here. Zhurong to win and who else? Zhurong to win and Altamirano to win. Altamirano decision or Altamirano to win. It's like or say Petrosian KO TKO, Turman inside the distance. These are extremely risky. Zhurong to win and Altamirano decision. Oh yes, I do. Yes, I do remember that. Altamirano round 3 submission. Maybe Altamirano not winning via KO for sure. You can bet on that one. Yeah, you can like if it's like I wanna risk, then I think that's gonna be good side for you. For UFC 272, I'm still thinking where is money gonna go. Still thinking, haven't made odds yet, haven't made predictions, so we're gonna see. Okay, this is minute. Hold on. Then chit chat. Yeah, then it's just normal chit chat. He has triangle choke win and arch choke win on his record. Yes, I do know. I do know. That's why I picked him as an underdog. Or from this round robin, you can just you can say Petrosian, KO, TKO, German, Zhurong, and Altamirano. For a 4-pick round robin. That's also, I mean, not saying it's gonna work. Like round robins are usually bad odds, as well as you know. But these are things I'm expecting to see in those matchups, in those battles. So these are actually my expectations. I can chat for additional 14 minutes, then I'm gonna have to rest a bit. Huh. Well, I'm American-based guy. I mean, I support America. I like everything that happens in America. Is it me or that's Priscilla? I don't know. I like everything, America related. So I started to learn a lot. I'm communicated with Americans, English people, UK. Here, people are not that much. I live in Serbia, but I think like a Western guy. So I like everything related to the Western world, and people here don't understand those things, but at least MMA community does. Thank you, man. No, thank you, man. Yeah, I'm born in Bulgaria, but I live in Serbia, and I have to say, I'm trying to stay positive on the positive end. She looks strong for a 125 pounder. Jion Kim looked very weak and might get knocked out if it's possible. I picked Cachoeira after the weigh-in, and I'm not a fan of Cachoeira. I'm gonna tell you, I don't like her fighting style. I'm a big fan of Jion Kim, but she gets smoked. Sorry. In America, we like Bulgarian MMA Cowboys too. Oh, thank you. When we already talk about that, look at this. Isn't it wonderful? You see? Isn't this wonderful? These are my new trunks. I like my new trunks. I just tried to look as professional as possible, and I really tried, Thank you, guys. I really tried to look as professional as possible. So I write every odd. You can always re-scroll the chat. I'm not gonna lock the chat, just to know. I don't plan to lock chat. You can re-scroll it later, always. Like I think after 12 hours, it can be re-scrolled. So I never lock it because I have my loyal supporters. So as long as I have loyal supporters, why would I lock that? I only block trolls and that's it. Oh, thank you, man. But yeah, I have a lot of haters from Balkan Peninsula, and they don't understand. They don't understand the Western world. They don't understand how that works. And I like Western world because they are how to say, they're not narrow-minded. Anybody can succeed. They give everybody a chance, and that's okay. It's very much okay, especially in MMA. I mean, here MMA is rising now. Here It's better now than it used to be, but it's not popular like, for example, in America or England or other states. Not even close. Not even close to America, Canada, Australia, UK. Not even close, unfortunately. Maybe one day it might be close, but it's not gonna happen anytime soon. And have some ideas of how it's. No, I'm about popularity and such things. I don't know how's that gonna work. I just hope the popularity of sport is going to evolve in the years to come, and I definitely want to see it. I definitely want to see popularity of the greatest sport in the world growing. This is going to be awesome, very much awesome. You are probably going to ask me which fights am I most looking forward to. Number one, Victor Altamirano. Definitely, I want to see how is he gonna go in the UFC. Number two, Terence McKinney, knockout artist. It's not because I was having interviews with them. No, Terence McKinney showed the world that he can knock people out. I want to see whether he can knock out my guy or not. I really want to see that because people saying that Fares Yam has a strong chin. If he survives McKinney, he really has. Altamirano, not a finisher, but cardio boy, cardio machine. I really want to see his cardio. And also, I'm extremely looking forward to. Well, I'm a big fan of Bobby Green. What do you expect me to say? And I'm very much hyped because of Ignacio Bahamondes fight. I'm a big fan of Ignacio Bahamondes, but Zhurong is heavier. It's a big problem, very very big problem. When you're dealing with a heavier guy that can leave a strong impact on you, that could give you a very much of a hard time, and I'm not backing that up. I mean, if you choose to fight a heavier opponent, you're in a very 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 big risk. That's not something I'd recommend, but fighters want salary, they want payment. It's okay to accept it in the first place, but man, 40% of the purse sounds awesome. That's true. But he's heavier than you, man. You might get smoked. That might be a problem. That's why I'm switching to Zhurong. He's heavier now. He is way heavier, and that could really affect. That could really affect performance. Look at this. Have this. This is UFC key lock. I also have great stuff. So I'm just a big fan of the sport. Yeah. And on this card, people are gonna say maybe I'm gonna watch KSW. Maybe me not. I stay loyal to the UFC. I'm really wondering about McKinney, whether he is going to knock his opponent out or not. That's what I'm really much wondering. Can he knock his opponent out or not? I believe he can. I believe Fares Ziam is vulnerable. He is I mean, I'm a fan of his, but I'm a fan of his, big fan. But can he knock people out, really? Okay, if you knock this guy out, then then you're a real deal, man. I mean, some people are claiming Terence McKinney scored a lucky knockout, while if he scores another knockout in a row, you won't be able to say that he scored a lucky knockout anymore. That's what I believe. Hmm. Yeah, these are my impressions on the card. Where can we see upset again? Well, I do think that the upset might be seen. Yeah, Turman fight is pretty much good for the upset as it's +100, so technically Turman is slight underdog. Kachera fight is good for the upset opportunity. Armen Petrosyan is a good opportunity. Zhurong is a good opportunity. These are like fights where any side could win, and yeah, somebody has to be underdog. Makhachev Green, unfortunately, Green fought. Green fought recently, and that worries me. That really much worries me. Like, it's not that I'm sad because Green has to fight again. He's a brave guy. He is a brave guy and a brave entertainer, and I'm enjoying every single of his media day. I'm really enjoying, but on the other side, he's doing a great job, man. Really much doing a great job. And I'm still trying to see. Hey, thank you, Michael. I'm Alexander Georgiev fan. Oh, yes, I am. I know that hockey player. I know that hockey player, a Bulgarian hockey player. I know the guy. Yes, I do know the guy. Really, really wonderful. Really, really wonderful player. So I know. Thank you, Michael. Thank you so much for the support. I am a big fan of Alexander Georgiev. I know the guy. We don't have many Bulgarians in the hockey, so our national team kind of sucks in that. But we are not in the. We are in hot water with hockey here, but at least we're trying. We had some sports at the Winter Olympics. For example, figure skating was okay. We are okay in biathlon. We are okay in. We have Vladimir Zografsky in ski jumping, and that's it. That's it. Like, oh, let's go Rangers. I love Georgi. Yeah, I love him too, man. I love him too. It's not that I follow hockey on a regular basis. I don't follow it because sometimes it airs here, sometimes it doesn't air, but it's fun to watch. It's very, very much fun to watch. I do like that. I definitely do like that. So it's a great way to go. And in NFL, hmm, I used to be a big fan of Ottawa. Used to be a big fan of Ottawa earlier. Right now, there are many good teams. Kind of hard to decide which is my favorite team right now. Very hard to decide. There are many high quality players, high quality teams. I mean, NHL was slammed by COVID, and that was uh, that was very hard to deal with. Almost a year without NHL, it was too hard, man. It was very, very, very hard. All right. Thank you so much for the support, guys. Right now, I will have to go as I will air Bellator main card, so I have to get myself ready. And catch it for Bellator main card. I hope we're gonna have some great matches tonight, and like in an hour, I'm going live again. All right. Thanks to everyone. Catch you in an hour.